Hello everyone. An accountant from Boksburg who stole 537 million rand from her employer started looting from the company 6 months after she was employed. Hildegard Steenkamp started working at Medtronic Pty Ltd in June 2004, and the first transfer of money made to her account was on December 21, 2004. She started with 24,095 rands, followed by the 2 transactions in January the following year. The frequency gradually started to increase from 1 transaction per month to 3 transactions until she got to a point where she confidently took more than 874,000 rand. Over the years, these transactions increased, and her last 2 transfers were each more than 6 million rand. The Johannesburg Commercial Crimes Court, sitting in the Palm Ridge Magistrates Court, sentenced Steenkamp to 50 years in prison on Friday. Earlier this year, Steenkamp pleaded guilty to 336 charges of theft. The magistrate, Philip Venter, said over the years the court had observed a general modus operandi by perpetrators like Steenkamp. Venter said the accused is not different except on a much larger scale. The perpetrators usually start with 1 or 2 small amounts, testing the waters. When they see they are not detected, they repeat this and gradually start increasing the amounts and frequency. The court had Steenkamp and a gross monthly income about 30,000 to 40,000 rands, or about 420,000 per annum. Her co-workers observed a change in her lifestyle during 2005 and 2006, and when one of them asked her about it, she explained it was due to her inheritance from her father and a successful business transaction. Her action came to light through an anonymous tip-off. When an investigation was conducted, only 174 transactions were initially discovered. When the criminal case was reported to the police, they subpoenaed the bank statements of Steenkamp and her late husband as far back as 2004. Venter said this is where they were able to discover a total of 336 transactions. The majority of the money went into her husband's account, and about 11 million rands went into the accused's bank account. An analysis of Steenkamp's bank statements indicated she spent the money living a lavish lifestyle with significant expenses overseas. On one specific day, she spent 5 million rand. The highest amount taken in a single month was more than 20 million rand. After the death of her husband, there were 2 more transactions from Medtronic of more than 6 million rand each. The court held that as a bookkeeper, she was in position of trust and no doubt abused this trust when she saw she could get away with this. Venter went on to say, when a bookkeeper discovers a loophole which could prejudice the employer, he or she is supposed to report it so that measures can be put in place to prevent it. Instead, Steenkamp capitalized on it for her own benefit. To comprehend that one employee stole so much is mind-boggling. We are now moving on to the insurance killer, a woman who stays in Mahikeng. The shocking allegations have been leveled against a Mahikeng woman accused of orchestrating the deaths of loved ones for insurance payouts. This week, the court held that the Northwest woman allegedly took out more than 50 insurance policies for various relatives with a number of insurance companies. Sekgomotsi Agnes Setswancho appeared in the Malopo Magistrates Court on Wednesday on charges of murder, fraud, and defeating the ends of justice. Agnes was arrested last month after police pieced together the case following a tip-off from a family member. At the time, National spokesperson Brigadier Glenda Mate said Sergeant Keshi Mabunda and a team of detectives have been working on the matter. He said through analysis and collection of evidence, including the exhumation of a body, the team was able to link its latest suspect to the team's first focus of the case. She said, adding that 49-year-old Agnes was arrested in Centurion on November 16. Mabunda told the court on Wednesday that Agnes took out several policies for different family members, and the bodies of those deceased were in process of being exhumed. He said more serious charges could be added at a later stage. The spokesperson for National Prosecuting Authority, Henry Mamotame, explained that Agnes's defense attorney read an affidavit on her behalf stating reasons why she should be granted a bail. The state has called on the investigating officer, Sergeant Keshi Mabunda, to take a stand, and he provided the court with reasons for opposing bail. He is expecting to continue with his testimony, and the accused attorney is also expected to cross-examine him in the next court sitting. The spokesperson also added that the police were conducting further investigations with possibility of adding more charges. The matter was remanded to December 13, and Agnes will remain in police custody pending the outcome of the bail application. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.